Don't click off. It's a new episode.
It is. It's a new one. Our topics of discussion today include...
You peaked with squirrel-milking.
I did. What's up with these guys? And why do they never have a plan? Whatever comes up.
Didn't IKEA put it in their meatballs in America?
Never look a gift horse in the mouth.
Bruce Solly, hands down, the coolest thing I ever did was toilet paper.
Yeah. Dog poop being white.
Spidey and His Amazing Friends is Patrick Stump. It's funny that like a presidential election can be determined by hole perforation.
Say stuff like that and I'll pay attention. I feel like it never gets good until you lead us into this thing. So I'm like scared to be like, oh yeah,
true.
last week.
Yeah, that's not true.
It is true.
No,
you're
it's not.
You're the articulate one.
Yeah, that's not good.
and the funnier one. I just miss all your jokes.
No. Tony's the mastermind here. I just show up and sit down for an hour, and then he turns it into good stuff.
I catch all your jokes when I'm editing.
Yeah,
it's like
there's seeds for later. You know,
ADHD guy. Yeah. Stuff just flies over my head. Yeah. Y'all are probably laughing, and I'm like.
That was my wife's favorite parts were the times that I would say some kind of pun and you didn't react to it at all.
Yeah, so. I'm just a bad friend.
It's okay. It made it funnier. Yeah. So you can keep doing that. I noticed when I rewatched our last thing, I was staring at myself a lot in our monitor.
Yeah, me too.
And
it happens.
I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm not saying I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna keep.
I mean, you're a good looking dude.
Thanks. Yeah, we did we wore bright colors today, you know.
Brighter.
Yeah. Last week we were both in black.
Yeah.
Tony was having
Mine's
fun.
I guess a vintage black.
Yeah.
This week.
Yeah, a wash.
To keep me from falling into the void, if you will.
Yes, I will.
I know this. I've heard this one.
Yeah, I've seen this episode. Yeah. Don't click off. It's a new episode.
It is. It's a new one. Our topics of discussion today include...
Oh, we forgot to write anything.
Whatever comes up. We had a whiteboard, and then we're like, man, I don't think people are going to like that.
No.
We don't like knowing where we're going.
No.
That reminds me of that one time we were coming back from a show, and... I think we were trying to find a restroom or something, and we had no clue where we were going. We had GPS. Like, I think your phone was dead.
My phone was dead.
Yeah.
And I was trying. The ideal situation was I was like, we'll find a Sheets, and then I can buy a phone charger.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how to get to the Sheets, and so we were just lost.
Yeah, we cut off on one exit and rode down quite a bit, and like there was nothing. I think we did find the Sheets finally.
Eventually, yeah, I was so happy. I paid like $30 for a phone charger and I was okay with it at that point.
For all of y'all that are wondering, like, what's up with these guys, and why do they never have a plan?
Yeah,
I mean, it's just a life thing.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle. It's a choice.
I planned a few things.
Yeah.
I can't think of them. I'm really digging there. I was like, man, what have I planned?
You thought something was going to come to mind if you just started saying it.
Yeah, and it didn't.
It's like Michael Scott. He's like, sometimes I start a sentence and don't know where it's going.
Yeah.
Just trust the words are going to come. But.
And sometimes mine just ends up in the void where my shirt was last week. This week has been pretty crazy. I tried to send you my squirrel video. Yeah. And I don't think you have the TikTok.
I don't
Which I didn't for a while.
Because I didn't want...
So...
I heard that I would have like Chinese spyware on my phone if I downloaded it. And
and that's mostly what it is.
Okay, yeah.
I think it programs your brain to buy stuff off Temu.
Okay.
Or is it Temu? I've heard it's Temu.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Which is cool.
Australia.
But yeah, this week I decided to use some AI slop as a little experiment for my TikTok account, and just messed up and got like 77.7 thousand views on this video of an AI version of me milking a squirrel. So I'm going to let Kevin see it for the first time.
Now, hold on. Before you show me, give me the backstory here. Why did you want to make this?
I mean, why not?
Why did this come to your mind?
Because my mind, I don't know, man. A lot of times I just think of things. And sometimes it just comes to me, but sometimes I'm working.
Right.
It's a process, and I'm trying to find like the most absurd thing my brain can come up with.
Yeah.
And this was just one of those. And it became a series of things because of all the comments. They were just
right,
and a lot of things were things I'd already milked.
Yeah,
you know, they were like, "Hey, you should milk a platypus." I'm like,
"Wow,
dude, it's already been done, bro."
Wow,
yeah,
okay.
So, but then they expanded further. Like, take a platypus, and then you have like the trifecta of things because they lay eggs, and so. You could milk the platypus, take the eggs, which I don't know if you can actually scientifically milk a platypus.
I was going to ask.
This is AI we're talking about. Okay. But and we also developed bacon from that platypus in the video.
Wow.
But for the sake of the squirrel endeavor, I was using the milk to make cheese, artisan cheese in the squirrel video.
Squirrel cheese.
So click on that and we'll put a little bit of it up there for y'all to see.
To make a little batch of cheese. They're surprisingly calm if you give them a sunflower seed first. You just pinch with 2 fingers, and these tiny streams go right in.
What?
Yeah. Right.
What?
And I don't know why. Like
that's your viral moment.
It
right
is,
there, man.
And that'll probably be my only viral moment. And
you peaked with squirrel milk.
I did. I peaked at squirrel milk, not high school squirrel milk. But it's fun to see what catches on.
Yeah.
On the internet nowadays.
Yeah.
Because it's either like doing a dance or some AI slop that's so absurd. And I don't really believe in AI for like replacing art.
Yeah, right.
But when you have like a comedic brain and you're thinking of weird stuff all the time,
you're not gonna make that.
Yeah, and you can't explain what you just thought of to people.
Yeah,
to be able to prompt something
that's brilliant.
To dream that up for you and basically project it into other people's minds visually.
Yes,
it's kind of nice.
Yeah. It's nice to be let inside your mind every once in a while.
Yeah, because it would not be something I could take the time to, to draw out or produce a film about milking
I would
squirrel.
I would be really worried about
that would be strange. That would not that it isn't strange to make AI slop about milking squirrels. And also, so I think it came about. I think one of the first ones I thought of was I used to say. The old saying, never look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah.
I used to say that wrong on purpose. I would say, never milk a gift horse in the house. Because I don't know why that came to mind, but that's always been something that kind of resonated with me.
Yeah, of course.
It's just something we shouldn't do.
No, you shouldn't. You really shouldn't.
Milking horses is not a good idea.
No, especially in the house.
Yeah. Horse meat is kind of one of the big ones that's illegal in America. I think other places they allow it. I don't know that it's a prominent thing, but they do allow it in some other countries, but we don't. Didn't
IKEA put it in their meatballs in America?
Oh, did they?
I think they did, and I think it was like a big thing.
Oh, dude, that's something that needs to be looked into.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, don't come at us IKEA until we can look it up. But I think I remember
that's something that needs to be fact checked.
Yeah,
IKEA,
because I don't think where IKEA is from, I don't think that's a weird thing.
And so they were just like, this has got to be. Man, it popped up quick. In 2013, a batch of IKEA meatballs sold in Europe. Oh, it was sold in Europe.
Okay.
Was found to contain traces of horse meat after being labeled as beef and pork.
Yeah, okay.
They stated that the meatballs sold in the U.S. are not affected because they use a different supplier.
Okay. So we didn't have horse meat here. I gotcha. Sorry, IKEA.
I mean, that's the official statement.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah. We're probably eating horse. I've never actually had IKEA meatballs, though. I don't think I've had anything in IKEA because I've never been there.
I've never eaten there, but I've had stuff from IKEA. I
like their pegboard things, the Scadus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's real neat. I've got a few of those. And
all their stuff is nice. Yeah.
I watched a video today that was talking about how people like IKEA because of the time you invest in building it. You feel connected to it, and even though it's like kind of a little bit cheaper, I'm not going to call it bad or anything.
No, I like IKEA stuff.
The time that you put into it makes it more valuable to you. I wouldn't know because I've only used their pegboard and never. I think I've used maybe the little side tables. Actually, way in the background, I think somewhere back there, my 3D printer is sitting on the side tables.
Very nice.
You stack them together and put mounts up there. And
we've had a couple of their bookshelves, and we have their chair that's called a Poang chair, and it's one of my favorite chairs.
Poang chair.
Poang chair.
How do you spell that?
I'm not going to try.
Is it Poang or Poang?
Poang.
Okay. Because Poang is...
Yeah.
That would be
quite something different.
Yeah. So the bookshelves, was this during your bookshelf review series?
Yes.
Okay.
I had to review bookshelves, and I got 2 of them from IKEA, and one of them was my number one pick, the Bruce Solly. Yeah.
Say that one again.
Bruce Solly.
Man, they're on the name game.
Yeah, they are.
They and it probably simple stuff and what is it, Swedish?
Yeah.
But it
probably means like bookshelf.
Yeah, exactly. We're like, man, that's so cool. The way that sounds, and it's just bookshelf.
People from IKEA land, can you let us know what Brusali means? We know you're tuning in. Yeah, we know you're watching. Yeah. Comment below. What does Brusali mean?
All of them watch.
Yeah.
Where do we have an IKEA somewhere? I don't know.
Yeah,
somewhere.
Not close. It's a long drive, no matter which way you go.
It's over on the East Coast.
Yeah, that's right. It's none in Oregon.
No, and so that wasn't even like the coolest thing that you reviewed.
No. Hands down, the coolest thing I reviewed was toilet paper.
Yeah. And this was pre-2020.
Yes. Yeah.
I could see it nowadays like being a hot topic.
Yeah. I think search for it spiked into like
probably. Yeah. What's the best? It's probably along with the bidets. Bidet reviews. That was probably not a common search thing in America before 2020.
No, probably not. But
so what was the best toilet paper?
You know what? I hate to go against my own review, but I've changed my mind since then because back then I said it was Charmin Ultra Soft.
And then you had a finger accident where did you?
Well, I didn't, but just using multiple toilet papers, I'm like, I think what I appreciate more is the durability of toilet paper versus the softability.
Yeah, absolutely. The older you get and the more fiber you have in your diet.
Yeah, maybe I was just softer when I was younger.
Probably.
I just wanted, I wanted that nice pillowy toilet paper, but nowadays, I'm a dad of.
All right, so tell it.
Dad of 3.
What's the new number 1?
Charmin Ultra Strong, not a sponsor unless Charmin calls us, but
now you know.
Yes, that's right. Yes, and this review was on the front page of usatoday.com. That's dope. It's probably my most seen thing, and I'm now saying I was wrong.
Well, that's awesome because my most viewed thing ever is me milking a squirrel.
What a podcast we've.
It all just kind of falls in our lap. Everything comes, full circle all the time.
It's funny. I don't think most people that know me now don't even know that I ever did that. It was like this weird little pocket career I had for a few years.
Now you did some movie reviews. Were those? Yeah. That was a job too, a gig.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was for, I guess.
But you enjoyed, like you did that for fun anyway.
Yeah. Well, that was what I read. I was writing for a website called BGR at the time, Boy Genius Report. And I was already writing for them, and I was already doing movie reviews on my own time. And I just emailed my editor, and I was like, "Can we combine these 2 things?" And he was like, "Yeah, we'll pay you for that." And I was like,
that's
"Great,
awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's great."
Yeah,
and I benefited from that because we would get done with rehearsals and go watch movies.
Yeah. He paid for his own ticket, BGR, if you ever watched this.
Yeah, y'all didn't pay for my ticket.
I didn't pay for his ticket. So. But no, it was awesome because we would go see movies we probably would have never seen otherwise.
Yeah. I remember the Kong Island or something like that.
That was a fun movie.
It was fun, yeah.
I had my little notepad in the movie
And I think
theater.
that was like your, basically the overall review is like it. I mean, it's not the best movie ever, but it was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
And I think I wasn't the best movie reviewer because I'm too optimistic about movies. Yeah. And so like we kept seeing kind of trashy movies, and all my reviews were like, it was good. You know, I had fun with it.
Which I kind of feel bad because that's how it used to be. You would just go see movies that looked fun.
Yeah.
And now I feel like there's a lot of movies I miss out on that I would probably enjoy.
Yeah.
But the reviews are just so harsh.
I know.
That even if it's a fun movie, people just will trash them because they didn't like it, you know?
We need more people like me writing movie reviews. That's what you mean. More optimists out there. I probably misled some people.
What's the worst movie to you since you're so optimistic?
Okay, like worst kind of movie, or like you want me to think of my least favorite movie?
Maybe we should start with kind.
Well, I'm not, like, genre-wise, I'm not a horror fan. I don't find anything redeeming in that whole genre. Like, I really don't. I don't like it at all. So.
Creep you out a little bit.
Yeah, well, I just don't. It's not entertaining to me. It's nothing. I like to be. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be a happy story, but I like to be uplifted when I leave the movies.
Rather chill out and relax a little bit instead of get on the edge.
Yeah, that's right. I don't want to be shaking all night because of a movie I watch. Like, that just kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. The rom-coms, how about those? I'm
okay with it. I'm not like, I haven't seen a lot of the big classic rom-coms, but I always enjoy them.
I feel like I feel like comedy in general is kind of a thing of the past. It seems like, and I mean movies too are kind of not as big of a deal, you know.
No, and it's sad because I really like movies, but comedy, what you're talking about, that's a real phenomenon. Like, there's been like one comedy movie released in theaters in the last 2 or 3 years, you know, like as far as just a comedy, not like animated or family movie or something, but it's like the Tom Hanks rom-com movies or whatever. It's like, those aren't happening anymore. You know, there's no modern version of that, which is sad. Those are good date night movies.
We kind of grew up in, like, I don't know, probably everybody thinks this, but I feel like I enjoyed the movies that we had growing up. Yeah. You know? Yeah. I was about to say it was the golden era, but I don't know that that's true either.
I will shout out one terrible movie that just came to mind, because me and my wife at the time, it was our first year of dating, and you know, when you're just dating, you're like looking for any excuse to just go on a date. You don't really care where.
Right.
And so we were like, we're going to drive to the theater, and whatever movie, like, we're just going to look at the board and be like, whatever's playing right now, whatever kind of just grabs our attention, let's do it. And there was a movie called, shout out, it's called 1,000 Words, and it had Eddie Murphy in it. And so I was like, that's going to be hilarious. I like Eddie Murphy.
Right.
It was one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
I've never even heard of it.
So the guy is like cursed or something where he can only speak 1,000 more words. He was like, it was like the traditional, you know, he starts out like he's a real jerk, and then through this process learns to, you know, speak kindly and be good to the people around him. The message was fine. The movie was horrible. I did not laugh once.
That's crazy.
Ruined a perfectly good day.
I mean, that, like, I don't know. It's still a silly premise, but if you know,
but I'm okay with silly premises.
Eddie Murphy only being allowed to speak 1,000 more words, you would think that they could make that funny. You know, he just talks. You know?
Well, it is a bold move to like be a comedy, pay top dollar to get a comedian, and then limit the words he can say.
Yeah. Did they have Charlie Murphy in there too? Because that's where they messed up, man.
Yeah. Well, it was. I don't know. That's one that comes to mind. That was, so shout out to that movie. I've never seen it since then. Maybe I would like it now, but at the time I was like, this is horrible.
Yeah, I think I'll take your word on that one.
Yeah, you could skip that one.
I want to see that one.
Yeah, I didn't write a review on that one.
I do like some Eddie Murphy stuff.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy's funny.
He made a good donkey.
Yeah. I like Daddy Daycare.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good movie.
I probably need to watch that. I probably would connect with that a little bit more now.
Yeah, it was solid.
Now I'm in my heyday of my dad era.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm in my dad era. People still saying I'm in my something era.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're in our podcast era right now.
Yeah. It's my podcast era.
I keep putting my foot over the llama. Sorry.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We've got him. He joined us this week. Yeah. He's our guest, not our host.
Not our host.
Yeah. What other things are... I feel like that is where we're gravitating. Things that we miss from either our childhood or or adolescence. One of the things I was thinking about the other day, it's not something I miss, but I was going to ask you if you remember dog poop being white. Do you ever remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see it anymore?
I mean, occasionally.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know why it's not common anymore?
Why?
It has to do with the type of dog food and the ingredients. They were putting bone meal in the dog food in like the 70s, 80s, and 90s as just a filler. And so that's why once all the moisture had left, it would turn white.
What?
And you were just left with basically a pile of bone meal. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? I don't even know why that came up. Me and my wife were discussing something last night, and that came up, and I was like, I have to bring this up tomorrow. Like, people need to know this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Because it seems like one of those things that's like, wow, did I, like a Mandela kind of thing.
Yeah, right.
Was this really how I remember? I remember it always being everywhere, like, and then, like, I have a dog, and I never see that happen.
Yeah.
And it's, it has to do with what they're putting in food now. Now it's more, the grains are more the filler and not so much bone meal. Yeah, there's
a lot of things that are clicking for me right now.
Yeah.
Stuff coming together.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't realize that this was a mystery in my life, but I think it has been.
There's a lot of those, man. They change stuff up and it just affects everything. You see they're changing Doritos?
Yeah, I did see that. I am excited about that.
I think that's, as a ADHD person, if there is a connection to
red
food,
dye 40.
Yeah, if there's a connection to food that's legit and we can keep it tasting the same and not have all that, because I know the other countries, they limit the amount of food dyes and food colorings that they're allowed to use, and they don't have, I don't know, I'm not a scientist when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Well,
but supposedly they don't have the same rates of those things.
I have witnessed in my kids the biggest change when they have something that has red dye 40 in it.
Yeah.
So I know that's, that's isolated. I'm not saying that's true for everybody, but even more than sugar, if we give them something that's brightly colored, it's like they go crazy.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not just like they're hyper. It's like bad attitudes, tantrums. It's like the whole thing. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know if there's a correlation here, or a causation, but there is a correlation. And so I'm going to stop giving them stuff that's brightly colored, Yeah.
My wife discovered that one of the supplements that our kids were taking, and I take it too, and it has lots of good things in it.
Yeah.
But some of those things can affect kids different than it affects like a grown-up.
Yeah.
So, and it's made for kids, like our kids' age. It says above 4. And, one of our, Augie was just not doing as well on it. He was a little bit more, it was supposed to make him less anxious, and it was making him more anxious. It was like, hey, maybe we should,
Yeah.
So she made that call, not me.
That's a good call.
Yeah. She's smart with that stuff.
Yeah. I don't understand how it all works, but I can observe behavior and then make changes after that. Yeah. And that's usually what I do. Whatever we just did, let's not do that again. And that's how it is with brightly colored stuff.
Like food dye ends up there a lot.
Yeah.
Man, I bought these Pop-Tarts today that I was really excited about. That on the box it said made with, the new approved food dyes or whatever it said. But after I got done eating one, I realized that the suggested date was expired, and I was like, I'm not eating any more of these, because it had I thought it was just part of the texture. It had some little specks on it. I was like, maybe I hope this isn't mold. So I mean, maybe that's where my headache was coming from. I was about to say,
you said you had a headache today.
Maybe I have some kind of parasite.
You had direct mold exposure. Possibly.
And it probably grows from these new dyes that are naturally,
Yeah, give us the old dyes back. Yeah, forget everything we just said.
They're like scraping greens off of lichen and moss and stuff, and hallucinogenic berries to make red dye.
Moldy Pop-Tarts.
That would be a conspiracy theory to talk about.
It will be interesting to see if our food starts going bad faster.
Yeah.
With these ingredient switches.
Which might not be a bad thing.
No, yeah. Real food.
Less preservative things and all that, but Yeah, I think food was meant to spoil. It's
Hot take.
Have you seen the McDonald's hamburger thing that was like maybe 10 years ago? I don't know. It was a long time ago now, but dude just left it on his counter for like a couple of years, and it was like just not going away.
No, it looked like you could pick it up and eat it.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't, but it looked fine.
I'm pretty sure plenty of those have been found like under the seats of minivans. And it's like you find a French fry and it's like, how is this thing still like, it has its structural integrity still.
Yeah.
You know?
It's funny. My kids, it's not that they don't or it's not that we have not exposed them to McDonald's, but they choose like Cookout over McDonald's every time, which I respect that. But the other day, as my oldest was trying to explain to me McDonald's because his grandma took him, he was like, "There's this store, and they sell cheeseburgers." Yeah. And I was like, "Was it McDonald's?" And he was like, "I don't know what it was called, but it was great."
He said it's great.
Yeah, I was like, we can go anytime, man. Like, it's not like we're not taking him places, you know. But he just always wants Cookout. But he was like, there's this place that gives you toys, gives you cheeseburgers,
And they don't even have the like what we had. You know, we had it was all marketed towards us growing up. Now it's kind of sterile compared to what it was, and.
Yeah, it grew up with us, sadly. Like it's all sad and corporate.
Everything grew up with us. Yeah. I would love if that pendulum swung back and got leaned back into some of the quirkiness, and not everything is neatly curated and what's beige, you know?
Sad beige.
Sad beige. Yeah.
We're
speaking in us in our black.
I was about to say we're on to talk right now about sad beige.
In my defense, I almost wore a purple shirt today, but it was just a little too short. It made my arms look massively long. Which you have that.
I've got that anyway. I can't. I
finally got like these finally.
Nice.
I found some that fit my arms, which is nice.
I've given up.
I think my body's starting to grow into my arms. So it matches now. Now that I'm getting a little bit.
That's funny.
Yeah. It's just I've always had disproportionate body to arm ratio. Is that a thing?
Yeah. I don't know what the ideal ratio is, but I'm the same way. My
body to arm.
Yeah, my arms are they're affectionately called freakishly long arms by the people closest to me.
Freakish. Yeah. Such a loving term.
It is. It's a good song too.
It is. Shout out to Saves the Day. We saw them. How long ago was that?
That was let's see.
And we felt like they were like elder emo at that point.
Yeah, that was. I'm going to take a stab and say it was 2014.
That sounds about right. It feels right.
I think it was 2014, which is what, 11 years ago?
Yeah. That was like, that was a good Warped Tour.
Yeah, it was Warped Tour, Vans Warped Tour, which they kind of stopped doing that. Well, they're doing it again as like special events, but they stopped the 50 city tour. Yeah. Like, right. I'm glad we went when we did.
Yeah.
That was I'd never gone before that. And Warped Tour is an experience, man.
It is.
Like, it's hard to explain to people that have never gone.
Yeah.
It's 95 degrees. People are walking around in beanies.
And it smells different.
It smells
very different.
It smells really, really bad.
I go there to feel like a normal person.
Yeah.
That and reptile conventions.
Yeah.
Like, and
I can imagine.
I'm pretty weird in our neck of the woods, and like I go to these places and I'm like, man, I'm so normal.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. I saw like a meme or something the other day, and it was like referencing, if you don't remember so and so at the 2011 Warped Tour, then you're not really an elder emo. I was like, I don't think 2011 really makes you an elder emo either.
No,
I'm pretty sure. Like I think, and it was probably going on way before I went the first time in like 2003 with a bunch of friends.
Yeah,
and I kind of feel like an elder emo, but like there are emos that are way more elder than I am.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like a country emo, which is a little different.
I always like pushed back against the emo label because I don't know. I associated it with a lot of sad people, and I'm like, I'm not sad. I just kind of like this music, you know. Like I'm not emo, and I didn't really dress emo, you know. It's like, but I enjoyed Taking Back Sunday. So I don't know what you call that, but but that was me.
It's a happy emo.
Yeah.
I guess if
I was
it means
hemo.
Emotion, then
Hemo.
Yeah, chemo.
Hemo.
Hemo. I was like, wow, chemo.
No, happy emo. Hemo.
Yeah. Maybe
Not chemo.
no. Yeah, I feel like there was some good happy emo bands.
A chemo would be my chemical romance fans.
Yeah.
Those are chemos.
They were real upbeat, but I don't know if I would call it happy.
No.
They're still going. I think I saw them like touring recently or something, or doing something.
They're elder emos by now.
Yeah. Have you seen was it Davey Havoc from AFI? Is that his name?
AFI is like singer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen him recently?
Know his name.
He looks like some kind of shaman. Like he used to be like the quintessential emo looking dude with like this, straightened hair and like clean shaved face. And, I mean, he started out really punk rock, but
right.
He was like, and because they were so, I don't want to call them mainstream because that's kind of wrong, because they didn't just get thrown out there.
Yeah.
Like Good Charlotte or something. But they, he looked the part of emo back in the day, and now he just looks, I mean, he's got like long mustache or something, I think, and he's let his hair curl up.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm digging this vibe, man.
I know, you like
cool.
it. Yeah, that's cool.
I don't know why I resonate with that. But if I had the chin of that guy, like he's got very good bone structure. If I would.
He's got like the Giga Chad.
I would just, I would rock a big old mustache and just leave that.
Yeah,
but
there you go.
I got to hide. My chin is actually right here at the bottom of my lip. No, I'm kidding. That would be wild.
I would believe you because I haven't seen your chin in like 12 years.
It's been a while.
I probably since we went to Warped Tour.
I feel like, I used to keep it about like yours. And yeah.
I remember it, but it's like a distant memory. It's very faint.
It's because I filled out somehow there. You do that.
No, the beard, but the beard looks good on you, man.
Yeah,
it's a good look.
I like it. I did have to trim it up because all the grays grow on my neck. So I was noticing that because we started doing the closer,
the 4K shots,
the pans, and I was like, wow, man, this dude is. And I think that's where part of it, I had the red hat and the grayish beard, and that's where the Santa Claus popped out. Yeah. But that was before I could even see it. I said that.
Yeah.
So. But I think I just knew. Yeah. I knew I looked like Santa Claus.
It's a good look, though. Yeah. Speaking of the emo stuff, we've noticed, me and my wife have noticed, there's a pipeline between emo and punk bands we grew up with to theme songs of our kids' favorite shows. They have transitioned careers. Spidey and His Amazing Friends is Patrick Stump.
Dude, I had no clue, but now it makes sense. Yes. Like I can hear it.
It's Patrick Stump, and he didn't just do the theme song; he did all of the music for the show.
I think I even vaguely remember me thinking, "Oh, they are." It sounds like they're trying to rip off Fall Out Boy.
No, it is Fall Out Boy, and there's a new show, a spinoff for Iron Man, and they got I'm forgetting the guy's name, not the Aliens guy from Blink-182, but the other guy.
Okay.
One of them went off on the alien tangent.
Mark Hoppus, is that the right one?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. And so
now I can't think of.
Yeah, I can't either.
Tom DeLonge. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But, Mark Hoppus did the Iron Man.
It wasn't Matt Skiba.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the replacement for a while?
I think
from Alkaline Trio.
Yeah. But yeah, so Mark Hoppus did this theme song for the Iron Man.
Yeah.
And it's like, what is this that all these punk and emo bands that we grew up with are now making the theme songs to our kids' shows?
I mean, it's probably pretty good money.
It's good money, and it's also brilliant because I think they know that the parents of kids are probably fans of Fall Out Boy and Blink-182. You know, like I have all the stuff offline on Spotify. Like I don't mind listening to it.
They're banking on us hearing that and be like, y'all should watch this.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And it kind of works.
Yeah. That's one of the ones we've had to kind of not that it's bad or anything, but there's a little bit more action. I think it gets the kids all riled up. And
you got to be careful when you put that on.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some physical.
I think some kids can probably handle it. Our kids are not in that camp.
Yeah.
So we stick to. Like Tots and Bluey stuff that's like chills
you out a little bit.
We're going to go deliver some babies today. Every time since we've watched that show with our first daughter, like every time we bring one of our kids home, all I can hear is that "bringing your baby home" in my head.
I don't know the show.
Yeah, it's a good one, man.
Yeah, need to tune in.
Yeah, watch that one over and over again. Recommended viewing.
Nice.
I don't know that I've actually like watch it, but it's
on
been in the background enough for me to pick up on the lyrics, which is strange because I don't pick up on lyrics very often. But that one's catchy. Yeah, and I wonder if that one's written by
it probably is
by elder emo.
Yeah. I wonder what would define an elder emo, because I'm not elder emo because I actually got into emo late. I was like, oh yeah, I like this stuff, and everybody had already sort of moved on to greener pastures. But
let's get a definitive definition. I have leaned away from this mic.
It'd be all right.
Let's see. Elder emo. Oh, now somebody's branded it. So now, and they've done a good job on SEO.
Nice. Good for them. But we're not buying your stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're not shouting them out because I want the definition. Yeah. A person who grew up during the peak of the emo music scene in the late 90s and early 2000s, and still embraces the music and culture even after transitioning into adulthood. Okay.
I don't embrace the culture, so I wouldn't be an emo at all, but I do embrace the music.
Yeah, I think I've grown out of being an elder emo.
Yeah.
Although I can, I can like dig it. You know? Like I'm like, hey, that's cool. But I'm not going to be like that dude that dresses up like a crow and goes and sings emo stuff.
Yeah.
Is he a crow or what is he? You know what I'm talking about, right?
I've seen it.
Yeah. He's got a decent voice. I think it's probably auto-tuned to the moon and back.
Yeah,
but,
probably.
What isn't auto-tuned anymore? Like I think even like just everything live now is auto-tuned because they've got freaking rack units that are better than some of the software we used to play with.
Yeah. If you've gone to any event bigger than 100 people, it was auto-tuned in the last 5 years.
Yeah. They're, just making sure those, getting them notes to the right spot.
And if you're tuning in, and you're wondering why we're talking about sound and music, this is actually what we are into. This is what we, if you'd call it expertise, it's what probably that,
that and squirrel milking.
Yeah, squirrel milking and sound. This isn't a sound podcast, but it is interesting to talk about.
We have like a wide range of things that we enjoy, but that is probably probably been one of the biggest aspects of our lives.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You've been playing music since you were little, right?
Yeah,
your whole family was into it. My whole family was into it. I think our families played gathered together in some old barn and played music back in the day or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I started playing guitar when I was, I think, 11, and so I'm coming up on 20 years of playing guitar, which is crazy.
Yeah.
That makes me feel like I'm not very good at it.
That is wild.
I feel like at 20 years, I feel like I should be a lot better.
Nah, dude, you're good.
It just sounds like a long time.
It is. But it's and it's so hard to feel good nowadays when you watch everybody else playing.
Oh, just go on Instagram and just see people, which a lot of them are
faking it.
Yeah, or speeding it up.
Yeah, or stealing from other guitar players. Yeah. It's a big scandal. We're not going to bring that one up too much. I think that would bore everybody. Yeah. Anybody that's interested in that has already heard that enough.
Yeah. Comment if you want a music channel.
We'll just have that on the side.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things now, like just faking stuff,
Oh, yeah. Like squirrel milk.
What's that?
Like squirrel milk.
Yeah, squirrel milk is definitely, I would hope it's fake.
Yeah.
I didn't really look into it too much.
Yeah.
But the meme with Yoda and like his face being softened with some filters, as they say, filters. Yeah. Just everything is a little bit fake now.
Just a little bit.
Nothing is a little bit real.
Nothing is.
Well, maybe it is a little real, but not fully real.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why I feel the urge to do something a little bit more real and less fake in life.
I like that. I respect it.
If it's like a call, nature's calling me to be more real with everyone.
Yeah. Usually when nature's calling me, I need to go to the bathroom.
All right. Well, my man's got to pee, so.
No, I was just saying that's
mind.
when people say nature's calling, that's usually what they mean.
Okay. I thought you were saying I thought this was a segue.
It can be.
A personal life segue.
No, it can be.
I told y'all, I'm real sharp, but I'm real, blunt.
Which isn't, that's
dull.
not the right thing.
Sometimes I'm not as bright.
I don't like calling it dull.
Sometimes I'm not the brightest tool in the shed.
Yeah. Shout out. Or Smash Mouth.
Yeah. Is that how or did they say it the right way?
What'd you say?
Tool. I said the brightest tool in the show.
See, I'm not the brightest tool.
I did mean to do that one.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. I didn't catch it.
Some of them I don't mean to do. That was on purpose. Yeah. That's one of those dad jokes that you got to say things wrong so people will.
Yeah.
Dad, that's not right.
Yeah. Smash Mouth wasn't emo, were they?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I mean, I'm sure I heard other songs, but the only one I really think of is All Star. So
they had another big one, but I can't remember it.
My favorite version of that was the one where it's just what's the line? Something starts. I don't know.
The years start coming and they don't stop.
Yeah,
coming.
the don't stop coming and it doesn't stop coming. The version. That's a great video.
Yeah.
That's a throwback there. It's just like 3 minutes of that guy singing that one line.
Do you remember, I think the playlist was called like Very Important Videos on YouTube that we stumbled upon.
Oh, man.
And it was like just a random collection of... the first video was the little dinosaur that was like...
Yeah. we watched that. Yeah, on the projector. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. That was great.
It was just like, it was like 200 random videos.
It was like early, it's now probably historical brain rot. Like it's the origins of brain rot, this playlist.
Yeah, this is primordial brain rot. This was before,
goodness.
Yeah, this was before all the TikTok stuff. It's
at this point, it's the most rotten brain rot there is. No skibbities or anything.
Yeah, no skibbities, no toilets. Yeah. But it was... man, that was a rabbit hole we went down. Shout out to whoever put that playlist together. I don't remember what it was called or how we found it.
Yeah, the dinosaur I remember.
Yeah.
The rest of it I don't know. I'm gonna have to see if it's up there.
Yeah. That'd be a fun one. Yeah. Maybe that'll be a whole video.
So
we'll react to. Yeah. We'll react to those
reacting
videos.
to. Man, I came across this dinosaur show for kids. It was like a dinosaur rock band. Oh. It's like, I don't know, it's from some other country.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of it. So I'm kind of useless when it comes to being like, hey, y'all should check this out, because it's like
we're just gonna frustrate people. They're like, we start talking about something cool.
Let me recommend this,
and then we're like, I don't remember what it was called.
I'll give you vague search terms that you can use to try to find it.
Yeah,
and then they'll find something that's close to it and be like, this was awful. Be like, well, that wasn't what it was.
Yeah, if it's awful, it's not what we recommended.
Because it's really cool what it really was. Now I've got to see what it is. No, I'm not going to do it right now. Dinosaur something. Rock and roll dinosaurs. Search rock and roll dinosaurs and you'll get it.
I love this. I love frustrating people.
Yeah. All 17 of y'all.
That's right.
We love you.
No, I'm more optimistic than you.
Yeah, there's probably at least 18.
Yeah, at least. Yeah. Not including my alt accounts.
Yeah. Do you watch it on all the alt accounts?
No, not on all of them.
Okay, good.
It's just some of me is more interested in our podcast than other
other
parts of me. So.
It might break the rhythm of the algorithm.
Yeah, that's right. The Algorithm.
Algorithm. That was in our text messages the other day. Yeah. And I said, what an inconvenient truth. Yeah.
That's how I remember the word algorithm. Like I imagine him dancing. It's Al Gore's rhythm.
Right. He's probably not the best dancer.
No, probably not.
I remember Bill Clinton played sax, but did Al Gore play something, or am I just misremembering?
He played with our hearts.
Nah, he didn't play with my heart.
No, me either. I don't know.
I don't know.
I actually don't remember Al Gore much as like a political figure, because by the time I got older, he was sort of just this weird guy talking about the environment all day.
And hanging chads. I remember hanging chads? Were you old enough for that?
I wasn't old enough at the time, but I know the whole thing. Yeah.
Or what was that? It was like pregnant something and hanging chads. I don't know. That was some wild stuff back in the day. It's like, what is a hanging chad?
Yeah, I still don't really know what a hanging chad is.
I bet a lot of people out there right now, like your age and younger, do not know what a hanging chad is. But it was like, so back in the day, they used little punch card systems for your ballots. And I think it was in Florida. They had a problem with their punch cards. They weren't perforated very well, I think.
Yeah.
And
I think
so,
that's right.
So they had some that they would call pregnant something. I don't remember what it was, but they were the ones that just kind of bulged a little bit when they were punched instead of coming off completely. And then they had the hanging chads, which were the ones that they got punched, but it was still hanging on a little bit. So like his little chad hanging on, saying, "Hey,
who thinks of these names?"
The press, man, the media, they're programming us. And so now that's lived rent free in my brain every time I hear somebody named Chad. Yeah. And I'm like, hey, let's go hang out. I'm like hanging Chad. I don't know that I've ever hung out with a Chad.
I have, yeah. You're hanging out with a Chad right now.
Oh, yeah. Chadwick Merriweather.
Yeah, I mean.
That's your given name, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Not your pseudonym for this. Is that the right word, pseudonym?
I don't know. It's not my Christian name. Yeah. But it's funny that like a presidential election can be determined by hole perforation.
Yeah. And I don't even know how they ended up. Hole perforation does not sound like the way to go about a free and fair election.
It's funny though.
Yeah. Especially, it took me a while to realize you said hole perforation. Yeah. I was like, wow, that one got me. That was good enough that I heard it. Yeah. Say stuff like that and I'll pay attention. Hole perforation.
This is as political as we're ever going to get.
Yeah. And it's not joking on any of the candidates or whatever. No. Maybe, but we'll do it fair. Like,
once you're 25 years in the past, we can make jokes about it.
Yeah. Yep. There's a lot of stuff 25 years in the past now.
It's true.
And I can't think of any of it to make a joke about right now.
Y2K.
That was a good one. I stayed at my uncle's when that was going to happen, and it didn't happen. Cause
you were old enough that you would have had like an opinion about it. I didn't know what was happening. Did you think it was happening?
I don't know. Did I kind of wish it happened? I don't, because when you're a kid, anything big like that, you're like, oh, that would be crazy if that happened. So you kind of wanted to see it happen. Mm-hmm. But I can't remember if I thought it would or wouldn't. I feel like my dad knew enough about computers that he was skeptical of it, so that probably made me skeptical of it. Yeah. Because at that point, I probably knew enough about computers too. I don't know. That time in my life is kind of a blur. Yeah. High school. Yeah. Don't know why.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Probably from like hitting my head on desk and sleeping all the time.
Yeah, you studied too much.
Yeah. Yeah. I was big intellectual academics. And, that's a lie. I really didn't get smart until after I got out of the public education system. Yeah. No offense, government. Yeah. But y'all did not do a banging job.
Well, I did private school and it didn't go much better. So.
What are we about to hit on that track? Like another take?
Another take, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I hope I got it to like record over that. What's that setting called? You know more about that than I do.
I don't know what it's called on Logic. It's called sound on sound.
Yeah. We're about to have some sound on sound. Well, y'all have a good week. We're going to come back on the Thanksgiving thing.
Well.